So normally, my family always hosted Christmas at our house. Christmas and Thanksgiving, we did most of the cooking. They all came over there. And then one year, my aunt got a house finally, and it was out in Zephyr Hills in God's country. And she's like, everyone's gonna come here, drive like 3 hours to my house. And so they're trying to plan it out and figure out who's bringing what. And so my dad's like, oh, well, what do you need me to bring? And she's like, I'll make potatoes, and then everyone can bring their own steak.
What's the most annoying thing that people do?
They take forever to shop.
I used to travel a lot, and I used to get, every time, no matter what, I used to get searched. So I started wearing my mistletoe socks when I got searched.
Let me see your socks.
So my parents always made a big deal about Santa Claus, and I love that, and I try to do that now for my son who's 5. So gifts from Santa are not wrapped. So when we would wake up in the morning, our stockings were stuffed, and that was my favorite part. For some reason, Santa always gave us an orange, which I thought was a little weird. Like maybe he's from Florida.
What's the best scene in A Christmas Story?
I have several favorites in that scene. So the first one would probably be when he's getting his mouth washed out with soap for saying the bad word. The second part is where the kid sticks his tongue on the flagpole and everybody runs in the school, and they're all kind of like looking out, and then finally the teacher sees it and cops come and everything. And then the third one is at the very end in the Chinese restaurant when they're singing the carols, you know, Jingle Bells, Jingle, that is like hilarious. It's one of the best. That's one of the best parts of the movies for me.
So, word on the street is Santa's not real.
Alright, that's it.
Oh, I love the holidays. They're my favorite time of the year. I love Christmas.
So what's the best part? What gets you going? Do you listen to the music?
I love the music, but hands down the best part is it's all the presents.
Okay.
I mean, it's the gifts.
Okay.
One day a year, boom, gifts under the tree. It's amazing.
What's the best Christmas gift you ever got?
I would have to say when I was about 8 years old, I got a pogo stick, and I was extremely excited about that.
When I was a young kid, I was 11 years old, and in our family, when the boys reached age 11, my granddaddy Morgan, who farmed up in South Georgia, he gave all the boys a 20 gauge Browning Gold Trigger Light 20. And that was something that all the guys looked forward to. He gave the girls little diamond necklaces, but that's just diamond necklaces.
Do you remember when you found out Santa wasn't real?
Yes, I do remember, kind of, but what I do really remember is the fact that I knew he wasn't real, and my sisters, I have 7 sisters, remember, and so my younger sister believed in him because she used to say he was flying in the sky with the sleigh. So finally, one day, I said, Sandy, you know there's no such thing as Santa Claus, right? And she was like looking at me like with this look of despair, like you would not believe. And she was like, yes, there is. And I grabbed her arm and I brought her to my mom and dad's room where my mom hid all our presents when we used to wrap them, and she used to wrap them. And I opened the drawer and I said, look, there's presents for Christmas. Mom and Dad are Santa Claus.
Thought about doing something different this year. We just looking at the past Christmases and how to kind of make the most and get our kids to appreciate just what it is just to be a privileged child living in America and living a good life. And of course, we've decorated the house inside out, Christmas trees, lights, and I think about just waking up and staying up all night and just clearing the Christmas tree, clearing the lights, just having nothing. So when the kids wake up, instead of the tree up and gifts under the tree, I was just thinking about just having just another normal day. And
just bring them down a peg. The most stressful part of the holidays?
Having to do videos at work.